Hello everyone, welcome to Beaver's Hobby channel, and in this video we're gonna take a look at something a little bit special and different than what I normally do. This is Eachine TX16S from Banggood. I asked them to send this one to me because I'm gonna start a new series that I'll try and show you how to configure an OpenTX transmitter to work with cars, to work with RC cars, because you know I don't fly. This is going to be my new project, and I invite you all to follow me on my new journey. And this is going to be this style of video, kind of vlog stuff, and that I'll show you my struggle, probably, of me trying to use this transmitter and trying to set it up to work with a car. And this is going to be my first proper air transmitter. So let's take a look at what's inside. So here's the box, and we have a very good carry case, and also a leaflet, a manual. So let's see what it says. Nothing much actually, just that. And we're gonna have to go to the website and learn the OpenTX. Anyway, here's the box, and we can use it to carry the transmitter around, which is really nice. It is very sturdy. And here's the transmitter, which looks rather fantastic. Here's what makes an air transmitter different from a car transmitter. With an air transmitter, the throttle is not spring load, so you can kind of hold it into a position when you fly. But with a car transmitter, all the gimbals are going to be spring loaded, so they all come back to the center, because that's how the car ESC operates. And why do I get an air transmitter? Because, as I said earlier, it is different from car. Because to me, a transmitter is just a collection of potentiometers, switches, and all of them are connected to a RF chip that sends out the signals, and that's it. What you're gonna do with it is totally up to you, no matter what the type of the transmitter it is. And that's basically it. You can use whatever transmitter you are comfortable using. And also, an air transmitter is a stick transmitter. But with a car, we're gonna see that we usually use the pistol grip transmitter. However, there must be a reason Futaba and Sanwa are still making the stick transmitter for surface vehicles. And that's why this is still a good option if you want to use it with cars. Next thing I want to talk about is why the Eachine. First thing first, of course, this one has OpenTX, which is a pretty powerful operating system for a transmitter to have. And the other thing is the adjustable gimbals. And from what I've read, I can make this gimbal self-center, so I think it's gonna work well with cars. And here's the layout. We have 2 sticks, 6 buttons here, for I don't know what for, but anyway. We have 2 dials. Each dial has an indent in the middle, so you can feel it when you move it. When it is at the center, it is going to lock into place, which feels really good and tight. We have slider and a bunch of switches. All of them are like 3 positions. That one is 2, that one is momentarily, 3 positions, 3 positions, 3, there is also 3. And inside the box we're gonna see we have springs, probably tuning or spares. A USB type C, so we can connect this to a computer and do some stuff. And also a screen protector. And at the back we can see that it has a module bay which accepts standard module, and you can put something like a TBS Crossfire in here. As for the battery, it runs on 2S, either LiPo or lithium ion, and the battery tray that comes with it is for 18650 batteries that you'll have to provide your own. And of course I've got some of these. Put it in. And you'll have to check the polarity really well, because they are flat. So here's the minus, here's the plus. Put it in like that. And plug it in. You can also use 2-cell LiPo that fits in this tray. Well, let me take my caliper to measure the battery tray. 52, around 52 millimeter wide and 95.5 millimeter long. So, and how deep is it? 19.5 millimeter deep. Let's boot it up.
Welcome to OpenTX.
That's pretty loud. It has a color screen and it is actually a touch screen. However, in this OpenTX it doesn't support the touch screen. I have a lot of comment ever since I got this that I should switch to EdgeTX because that one supports touchscreen. So of course I'll be doing that later on. So to be honest, I've never touched an OpenTX before, so this is my first experience with this. So that goes into setup. Okay, and that goes back. Hold the system, go into the tools. Oh, we can do a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so here's the firmware version. Okay, so is that going back? Okay, so the page goes left and right. Tele, what it does? Nothing yet. So yes. I'll probably need to set them all up. It is, well, pretty intuitive to use, I might say. So that's go, and that go in. Okay. That one to go back. So that's the gist of it. I'm gonna turn it off and try to adjust this gimbal to self-center. So stick it in and turn it counterclockwise. Does it do anything? Okay, so I can now feel a little bit of a centering spring on this, but it doesn't work really well. It just it doesn't do this. Just a little bit of coming back to the center, and that's not good. Well, it's not good enough. So that's all I can do. It doesn't come back to the center, so someday I'm gonna open it up and see what I can do. But for now, I think I'm gonna use the right stick for the throttle to go forward, back, and then on the left I'm gonna use it for steering, because okay, it's sort of at the center, so it is quite comfortable to use. And this is more or less the same as when I play games, because when I play it with a gamepad, this is for steering anyway, so it is going to be roughly the same, I guess. Now I'm gonna try and buy it and set it up for a car. So let's open it up.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Nice.
Throttle warning.
Oh, so this one has to go all the way down for it to turn on. I'm gonna need to set a new model memories, I guess. So hold that. Nice. Go click to model select. Oh, it comes with some models already. Right, so I'm gonna have to add a new model. Hold that. Scroll down to create model. Well, a car is much more simpler than a plane or anything. So I'm gonna select glider. Not sure what I can do here, so we're gonna skip all of that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't think it matters anyway, because we're gonna reorder all the channels. So I'm gonna go back, and we have select that. Go back again. It still doesn't output anything. All right, next. Press the model. Model I'm gonna skip for now and scroll down to internal RF. Click that. Okay, and scroll. You need a multi-protocol module. Perfect. And next, we can select the protocol here. So we have Flash Sky, FS 2A, 2A RX. Okay, now this is interesting. It can buy to show FSS. I guess this is the new version of the multi-protocol. So let's select that, and I'll take my car and see what I can do. Right, here's my MAO3. Mini-Z MAO3 converted to all-wheel drive for drifting. So we're gonna have to bind the transmitter to the car. That. Turn it on. It's blinking rapidly. Perfect. Go to the transmitter. Go to bind. Click. Now it is blinking slowly, and it is done. It is bound. So, okay, so that's the default channel. This is the forward, reverse, left and right. So, the forward and reverse, good. I want to use this one for throttle. However, I want to use this one for steering. Let's turn that off first. And then, so to remap the channels, you're gonna have to go, you have to press the page to the right. Zoom it in first, and then this, yes, this is the input. So the aileron, elevator, throttle, and rudder. So we're gonna use the rudder to control the steering. So I guess we're gonna hold the aileron, edit. No, let's go back. Go to the, hold that, and delete, because we don't want to use that. Okay, throttle, hold that, delete, hold that, and delete. And here you can see the channel order, channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I always say, for the car, the channel 1 is the steering, and channel 2 is the throttle. So we're gonna go to the channel 1, hold it, or press it, and then we go to the source, click that, remove this stick, and it is going to register as rudder for this input. Click that, and then we can go back, and there we go, we have throttle and steering. Let's see how it works. Perfect. Brake, throttle, brake, reverse, left, right, left, right. Perfect. Now I can drive Mini Z with the new Mini Z FHSS with my Eachine TX16S. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, this radio is actually made by the Radio Master. So if you have a Radio Master, you can do exactly this as well. It is going to be very interesting to drive. So, it is feel really responsive as well. I don't feel any delay, unlike the PPM mode on my multi-protocol module. And I guess this is the benefit of having everything built in and running everything in stereo mode. And also probably the processor is faster. And next I'm gonna show you how to bind it to a small receiver. That is the FS2A. Basically it is the FlySky AF-HDS2A protocol, and it is pretty small as you can see. And I put the JLT ZH 1.5mm plug in, so I can use it with my car with the micro plug. And we're gonna see how to set this up. Again, let's zoom this in. We're gonna go to model. Oh no, go back, hold that, go to model select, hold that again, create model, glider, yeah, whatever it is. So as it turns out, I can just add a new model and then come back right out without having to do anything. So that's fantastic. I just wasting your time, sorry. Okay, so next we go to the model, and then before we're gonna bind anything, let's go and map the channels. So Let's delete everything. Right. And on this receiver I only have 3 plugs, so I'm gonna set only 3 channels. The input number 1 it is of course going to be the steering, and I'm gonna use this one for steering. Go to source, click, move the rudder, so that's my steering. On the channel 2, a throttle, again scroll to rudder, click, elevator, perfect. And that on the channel 3, I'm gonna use it for gyro. So a gyro is going to come from a dial. Let's choose the S1. So I'm gonna click that, scroll down to source. Instead of click, does it work? Yes. Okay, so I can just click the source and move the switch I want, and that's it. Now I have mapped all the things I want to use. So next, let's go and set up the protocol and bind it. Hotel, scroll down to internal RF again. Click that, scroll that, click, scroll, click. Oh, no. Okay, so go back to that. And FS2A. So I guess this is like a specific setting for this, because normally the AFHDS2A is going to have a feedback or the telemetry, but this one doesn't have a telemetry, so don't need any of that. And then to bind it, to put this into bind mode, we hold the bind button, turn it on, it's going to blink rapidly. So now we click bind. Does it work? No. So let's go back to AFHDS2A, the normal one. So that. Bind. Oh, now it binds. Yep. It is working now. So that's forward, brake, reverse, steering left, right. And I guess, well, I didn't plug the gyro in, but trust me, it works. And that's all I want to show you in this first vlog for this series. Next, let's go and see how badly I drive with a stick transmitter. Well, the objective today, do a donut. I can successfully do a steady donut, I'll be very satisfied. How long will it take until I say f it and take my Noble NB4 out to play? Well, if this is the first time you are watching me, you probably think, wow, this guy is crap, isn't it?
Welcome to Noble.
And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again next time.